So it was a bit of a lackluster session for the benchmark index, the Nifty 50 ending with cuts of about 0.25% and ending in fact lower than the 18,500 mark. It traded in a range of about 110, 120 points or thereabouts. And you saw quite a bit of selling towards the end of the session. For the most part, though, it had stayed very close to its previous close. The broader markets, in fact, outperformed the benchmark index. So while the mid-cap index ended with gains of about 0.1%, the real outperformer was towards the broadest end of the market, where the small-cap index gained about 1% or so. The sectoral picture will tell you more. You had the likes of realty, healthcare, pharma, and media lead gains as sectors. But you had the Nifty bank and the financial pack that underperformed. The banking index was lower by as much as 0.8%. Now, moving to the key movers on the benchmark Nifty, you had Apollo Hospitals that led the gains up as much as 4%. You had Divi's Laboratories from the pharma pack gain about 2.4% as well. And then you had a couple of auto names. You had Tata Motors end with gains of about 1.7% and Bajaj Auto also registering just about that amount of gains. By and large, the auto sales data that we've seen today has been positive, with most major automakers registering positive dispatches for the month gone by. You had a few outliers in the form of Atul Auto, for example, that underperformed, and that was reflected in the stock price. But among the losers on the Nifty 50, you had Coal India, that was the worst performer, losing about 4.4%. That's understandable, given that the government is looking to sell about 3% stake in the company, and the floor price of the OFS, or offer for sale, was at 7% discount to yesterday's closing price. Kotak Mahindra Bank was a big underperformer today. No real trigger, but it has gained ground in the recent past. It ended with cuts of about 4%. Now, a host of other stocks hit 52-week highs, and that's where you see a bit of a dichotomy where a few smaller stocks gained ground while the larger peers were underperforming, the likes of 3M, Birla Corp, Bharat Dynamics, Canfin Homes, as well as CRISIL and Delta Corp, among a list of as many as 35 stocks hit their 52-week highs today. But more or less par for the course. We'll have to see whether or not those key levels for the benchmark index are defended. That 18,500 mark has been broken, at least for the near term. We're likely to see a little bit of profit booking because of the kind of run-up we've seen for the benchmark index.